What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of Manchester City's draw at the Bernabeu in a Champions League classic against Real Madrid, finishing in the Champions League quarter-final first leg 3-3, and sets things up very nicely now to the second leg next week at the Etihad Stadium. Before I do crack on with this video though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do leave a thumbs up as well. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Football Prizes. If you want to go and watch the second leg of this clash between Manchester City and Real Madrid in the Champions League while sitting in hospitality as well, you can go and win 2 tickets to go and see that. Link is in the description. It's £1.95 to enter per ticket. You can buy multiple tickets as well. Remember, the more tickets you buy, the more likely you are to win. You've got 26 instant prizes to be won as well, including a signed Jack Grealish shirt. So do go and check it out. Links and details, they are in the description. I want to say a big thank you to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. So, on to my match review for this game. Firstly, starting with the teams. Apparently, Kevin De Bruyne had an illness just before the game, so that's why he didn't start in this match, and hopefully he'll be fully over that going into the second leg. Nathan Ake and Kyle Walker didn't travel with the squad. Hopefully we can have them back for next week as well. That would be great. We'll have to wait and see. And also, it was good to see Josko Gvardiol completing 90 minutes for Manchester City after being an injury doubt. I suspect he'll be rotated at the weekend against Luton Town, putting in a good quality performance for City and grabbing himself his first goal for Manchester City. And what a goal it was. And it could just be that goal that sends Manchester City on their way into the semi-final. But it's only half-time. Let's not jump too far ahead. So, on to the match review. Manchester City, 2 minutes in, free kick, yellow card for Tchouameni. Remember, he's now suspended for the second leg for Real Madrid. That's an instant blow. And then City went and scored off that free kick, 30 yards out, one-man wall. Bernardo Silva has no right to score that goal. He does. He just puts it round Vinicius JR in the one-man wall and sends it to the goalkeeper's near post. Keeper should have it covered. He doesn't have it covered. It makes a bit of a hash of it, and it goes into the back of the net. Dodgy goal for Real Madrid to concede. Great goal for Manchester City to score. We lead 1-0, and exactly the start we were looking for to silence the Bernabeu. They'd close the roof to ensure that there'd be maximum noise in there, to intimidate Manchester City, to disrupt Manchester City, to give Real Madrid the incentive. The opening couple of minutes takes that all away from them and put them under instant pressure. And it was all about City then weathering Real Madrid, getting control of the game and pushing on from there. And we couldn't quite find that balance to get it right. We fell unlucky with the 2 deflections, but sometimes in football, luck's on your side, sometimes it isn't. There isn't much you can do about it. Camavinga has a shot after 12 minutes, takes a huge deflection off Ruben Dias. It's actually gone down as a Ruben Dias own goal. Wrong foots Ortega in goal and goes into the back of the net. 1-1, and we're like, oh. And then Real Madrid love scoring 2 goals in 2 minutes against Manchester City. They've done it before and they've done it again, and Rodrygo's been that man that scores that second goal of scoring 2 goals in 2 minutes, and he did the same again here. Again, just City defensively looking a little bit disjointed and a bit all over the place. Was lacking a little bit of Kyle Walker's pace, I thought, just to try and man-mark one of the attackers out of the game. It means if one of our holding midfielders, your Stones or your Rodri, can get to grips with Jude Bellingham, then it means Manchester City's defence can focus the rest of it on Rodrygo. Because we didn't have Kyle Walker there, we didn't manage to man-mark their attackers out of the game, and I thought all game Vinicius JR had space to deal with, and that's always a frightening thought, because I did think that Vinicius JR should have scored at least 1, maybe even 2 goals if he was feeling clinical. He wasn't, thankfully, and we've managed to come out of the lion's den of the Bernabeu with a draw, which has set things up, I think, really nicely now for City at the Etihad Stadium. But Rodrygo did manage to find that goal after 14 minutes to give Real Madrid the lead. Just toe pokes it, comes off the heel of Akanji, takes it beyond Ortega, who was advancing, and just like slow motion into the back of the net. And just 3 goals scored there inside the first 15 minutes, and I felt like all 3 goals were very preventable. Then, things just coasted away. Real Madrid chucking themselves to the ground, trying to buy free kicks, shouting at the referee. Referee blowing the whistle, dead on the second of when added time is finished, both in the first half and second half. Consistent. I thought the referee kind of allowed the game to flow. There was 1 or 2 challenges I thought should have been punished that weren't, and 1 or 2 challenges that were punished that maybe shouldn't have been, and a yellow card that should have been that wasn't given, like for Bellingham and the shove, and then Akanji given a weak yellow card. But I thought as a whole, referee tried to allow the game to flow as much as possible, and because of that you ended up with a really, it's not a stop-start game, it was a Champions League classic, and that second half performance from Manchester City was up there with some of the best that I've seen from City so far this season. It was brilliant. We managed to get a little bit more control in the second half, a bit more advanced, springing our step, distribution a little bit slicker from City. We just weren't finding ways to get much creativity without De Bruyne on the pitch, and then we just look at that moment of brilliance, and then Phil Foden, I didn't think he had his best of games for City, pulled out one of the best goals that he scored for City, and Real Madrid spent so much time trying to keep Erling Haaland quiet that there was always a little bit of space on the edge of the penalty area. It took us 66 minutes to realise that we did have that space, but Phil Foden, he exploited it beautifully. Peach of a goal into the back of the net. Real Madrid just couldn't find that killer 2-goal cushion to try and put Manchester City to bed, and City then followed it up with Josko Gvardiol on 71 minutes scoring probably the pick of the lot of the goals. Weaker right foot. It was a brilliant goal from Gvariol. What an opening goal for Manchester City, for his career at Manchester City to score. He takes a really heavy touch. I don't know why Real Madrid didn't close him down. He makes a really sweet connection. Keeper stood no chance. 3-2. What a dream. And then Real Madrid come up the other end. Vinicius JR, his cross is allowed to come in. Maybe it shouldn't have been allowed to come in, but it did come in on the 79th minute. It's a sweet strike from Valverde. Valverde didn't really do much in the game, but he's in there in the right place at the right time to find a volley into the corner of the net. Nothing City's defence or Ortega could do about it. And that brings an end to the game. Phil Foden, we did see limp off. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he will be okay and good to go for City for the second leg next week. I imagine there'll be a heavy rotation in place for City's game against Luton. I would say that I think both sides have looked to tighten up, but I think both sides are probably happy to just attack and score goals at the Etihad next week, which means we should be in for another treat of a game. And I just don't think there's anything else left to add. I think City will be happier than Real Madrid right now. We've gone away from home and we haven't lost. We've got a result, which is what we were looking for. City now favourites to get the job done at the Etihad. Remember, any win for City at the Etihad Stadium, whether that be by 1 goal or 10 goals, we go through to the semi-final where we'll face Arsenal or Bayern Munich. That game finishing at the Emirates Stadium today, 2-2, all to play for. I'd say Bayern Munich marginal favourites, just like City are marginal favourites to go through here. But all sides still very much in it, so all to play for. Only half-time, we've still got work to do, but that was a joy to watch today. It's a Champions League classic. It was a brilliant game of football, and I'm really looking forward to next Wednesday when we get to see these 2 magnificent sides, 2 sides worthy of being in the final, going toe-for-toe once more at the Etihad Stadium. Should be some game and some atmosphere. I cannot wait. So I'll see you all for the build-ups for that and all the other talking points involving Manchester City as well. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Social media links are in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. Finally, I would say a big thank you to Football Prizes for sponsoring today's video. Do go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. As I said, they are giving away 2 tickets in hospitality for the Manchester City v Real Madrid second leg match on Wednesday. So do go and check it out. It's £1.95 to enter. There's 699 tickets available. Quite a few of them have already sold, so do get in there, do be quick, and do enter onto that as well. That would be much appreciated. Links and details there in the description. Remember, 26 instant prizes to be won, including a signed Jack Grealish shirt as well. So that would be absolutely brilliant. And as I said, anybody that does check out football prizes using my link in the description does help to support the future content created here on my channel. I'd say a big thank you to Football Prizes for sponsoring this video. Remember, without these sponsors, these videos don't happen, so Football Prizes, much appreciated. Great company, great prizes. Go and check them out. Links and details there in the description, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video. I've been JSGC, a very happy JSGC as well. Bidding everybody a wonderful evening. I'll see you all again real soon. Peace. Ciao for now.